Hello, Gemini. I am here to give you your message for June 2025. I hope you enjoy it. So, starting off, I like to see the astrological timings that might be affecting us. One of the biggest ones is the Pluto retrograde that will be active until October the 15th. So, I'm going to see how this Pluto retrograde will affect you, my Geminis, for the month of June. Oh, you got two. I didn't want to, but okay. So the first one we have is the snowdrop, and it says, when all seems to stem from the unknown, hold firm in knowing that all will be as it should be. And then the second thing is the energy of Aquarius. All are capable of dreaming, but it is those who surrender to the vision who are visionaries. So both cards are literally telling me about the same thing. It's kind of like let go and let God. Um, in other words, things are progressing the way they're supposed to. You're just supposed to sit and let things ride the way they're supposed to ride. So this is an interesting month, especially since it falls kind of in the month of your birthday. So that's interesting. So next thing is in the full moon on the 11th. The full moon on the 11th will be on the sign of Sagittarius. And there's also Mercury in Cancer and Venus in Taurus, and creating a sextile in Venus and Taurus. So this is the energy of not only receiving messages and clarity that will help create the foundations that you need to be able to expand your life, but also it has this energy of potentially bringing forth to you the material abundance that you've been looking for. So in other words, things are kind of lining up for your greatest good in that moon. So what do we have to tell them about that? Oh, I did these backwards, but I guess not. The kangaroo with cycles. A 9-month cycle is at play. Your current projects will come and take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Commit fully to it. You have all the strength and the stamina you need as long as you move forward and not backwards. Literally, it's kind of like everything is at play right now. Continue working through the process, and you're going to see how everything starts to fall into place. So your focus is just to continue doing what you're doing, and then allow things to manifest because they're already at work. It's kind of like you have a blueprint already set up and you're going to be working on that blueprint. So your job is literally just to keep on keeping on. Okay. The next thing that we have is the new moon on the 25th. The new moon on the 25th will be in the sign of Cancer, creating a conjunction in Jupiter and Cancer. Cancer has the energy of foundation relationships. So this are creating the relationships that you need so that you can manifest the life that you want. So this would be perfect partner, perfect business associates, perfect job, perfect whatever. It's just like everything. The people are coming to you. You just have to continue moving in that direction, and those connections will create the abundance that you're looking for. Okay, but June literally is a very abundant month. Okay, so this one came out and that one fell with it. And I got two more. Okay. So we have the needle and thread, and it says, a sincere wish will be granted. And I feel like a needle and thread, you're like putting things together to start. I keep seeing like sewing things together. So it's like you're putting the needle through the thread, which is the action that you're taking forth so that you can start sewing things together. And so it does feel like something where your life is starting to manifest. The next thing we have is the bread, and it's a period of prosperity and abundance. And I done told you that June is a very abundant month. And then we have the seahorse, family matters. And then we have the kangaroo yet again, and it says unsettling times need to plan ahead. And so what I'm feeling with the kangaroo, when we are in this period of our lives that I call it the hangman period, where nothing really is happening, but everything is happening. It's like everything is happening in behind the scenes and not in front of your face. And because it's happening behind the scenes, you want to, as humans, we tend to want to have more control because then we feel like we're active in this change that we're creating. And sometimes we can't because it's let go and let God, right? And so I feel like the settled energy is this energy where you feel like you should be doing more. You should feel like you should be planning more. If you feel like you're like falling behind in something when you're not, because things are coming together, like the people and the resources and the things are coming together so that you can sew the big tapestry together. But at this moment, it's just the moment of putting the thread through the needle so that you can prepare to sew things together. So whoever understands the analogy understands it, but don't feel fretted, don't feel frustrated, don't feel like you're doing something wrong because everything seems like it's just in a standstill, because it's supposed to, because literally what's happening is this energy of everything is starting to fall in its place. You just got to let it be. Okay. All right. Next thing is the 4 weeks of June and what you can expect in these 4 weeks of June. And now I'm hearing that song, Easy Like a Sunday Morning, in my head. That's exactly where you have to be. You just have to take it easy because things are working for your favor. My flame is really crazy on that candle. So, first week of June for my Geminis. See, this is exactly what I'm seeing. We have the 10 of Wands, which feels like you feel burdened, you feel frustrated, you feel like you should be doing more, and it's so heavy on you because Emperor, because you want to be able to plan things, you organize things and make things happen. And then we have the Princess of Wands, waiting for their messages, waiting for things to happen, and it's frustrating. So like, you don't want to wait, you want things to happen yesterday because it came upside down. So it's like, I don't want to wait for the messages, I don't want to wait to take action, I don't want to wait for all that, I just want it to start going, start growing. There's an energy of impatience for you in the month of June because you want to be in the end of the game when you're just in the preparing to play it. Okay. And so the biggest thing that I can tell you is hold your horses because it's this month is just like getting things ready to start playing the game. Okay. Second week, 8 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and 6 of Pentacles. Second week of June feels frustrating to you because you're having to let go of some money. It looks like you're going to have to pay for some stuff. You're going to have to like you have to give financially to something, and there is this feeling of frustration and dread in your behalf, like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm having to pay this, I can't believe I had this money saved for this other thing, whatever. They're giving you assurance with the 6 of Pentacles not to worry because the money will come back to you. It's just an investment that you have to make at this time. Okay. Third week, see, I swear to God, your energy in June is going to feel frustrating, especially since June is a very active month and your month is being told to slow down. So the first thing that flies out is the Hangman. Hangman is hurry up and wait. After that, we have the 2 of Wands because you're planting the seeds required for the path that's coming forward to you. You have to have patience as everything grows with the 7 of Pentacles, right? This thing is not something to be rushed. There's a pregnant woman there. So it reminds me of the 9-month situation where you need to wait until everything kind of proceeds the way they're supposed to. And then we have the King of Swords, and all I can hear there is by the book. Things have to go in a certain path. Like, first is this step, then is this step, then is this step. And when we jump around or we try to make something go too quickly, there's more of a possibility to make mistakes. There's more of a possibilities for non-retention. In other words, I've seen so many people that are able to like grow a business overnight, but they're the same people that when push comes to shove, they can lose their business that quickly too, because they didn't create that strong foundation to move forward. Just know that there is a time for this, and June will feel frustrating. It's what I keep feeling with this energy. Like, June will be frustrating. And then the 4th week, we have the Fool card, which would be the end of June. We're seeing the beginning of something new. And then we have the the Prince of Swords, and then we have the High Priestess. The end of June going to July looks like then we start moving forward. Things start moving a little faster. We have this energy of learning something new. So it can be a situation where you're starting a course, or you're starting a program, or you're learning something that you need for your future or whatever. But June is a hurry up and wait month. It's kind of just putting all the pieces together so that you can start what you're going to do in the future. Okay. And it looks like possibly month number 9, which would be August, September. But there you go. On the bottom of the deck, look at that. Stay balanced with the Justice card, because Knight of Pentacles, this is slow and steady wins the race. I mean, you're getting to the repeated cycle here. It's literally telling you, slow down. You have to wait for divine timing. Let go and let God is the theme for you for June. Okay? Don't get frustrated. Just do what you know you can do, and then just wait. Enjoy this period. I can tell you myself personally that when I'm in the periods of Hangman, I get frustrated. But then when I'm out of the periods of Hangman, I long for the periods of Hangman, right? Where you're like, oh my God, I should have really just taken it chill and like rested and allowed myself to like recuperate, because now I'm going 100 million miles an hour and I can't catch up. So just take this moment. Your shift of your life, the transition you're going to be going through is big. And once you start moving, it won't be a stop. Like the ball is just going to keep going down that hill. So my recommendation for you now is just enjoy this month of June. Okay. I hope this helps you.